So if I look like the Joker, I've never worn this lipstick before, so this is a massive trial and error of whether or not this suits me or if I look absolutely ridiculous. Sorry if I do and you have to put up with it. Also, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, link is below if you don't. I have a neck injury at the moment, so if I seem really like non-moving in this video, that's why. Hi everyone! Today we are doing a review, and that review is of the second book in the Magisterium series, the Copper Gauntlet. This is by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. This book is the sequel to the first book in the series, Magisterium, the Iron Trial, and it's about a boy called Callum Hunt who is magical, and he finds out that he has to go to this place called the Magisterium, and he takes a test to see if he's going to get in, and his dad doesn't want him to go because he hates the Magisterium for reasons that he won't tell Callum. He sort of is a bit vague about it. He ends up taking these tests, but he fails them so badly, deliberately, that they know that it was a deliberate fail, so they let him in anyway, and he goes on some adventures. So if you haven't read the series and you haven't read the first book, I would go and check it out, Magisterium, the Iron Trial by Cassandra Clare and Holly Black. So for those of you that have stuck around, have read the series, we're gonna talk about it. The first thing that I want to discuss is this is the copy of the Iron Trial, which is pretty and beautiful and really nice hardback, lovely pretty edition. What did they do with the rebrand? What is this? This is gonna look ridiculous next to each other on the shelf, isn't it? No, I went to pick up my pre-order, not happy with that. Looks aside though, don't judge a book by its cover. I did really enjoy the second book. It's a lot shorter than the first one, but I feel like a lot more happened. There was a lot of explaining in the first one. We had to learn what the Magisterium was, we had to learn about all these characters, and I feel as though this one jumped straight back in and jumped straight where we left off. I thought that the writing was absolutely fantastic in this one. I always feel that with Cassandra Clare and Holly Black's writing anyway, but you could feel the awkwardness and the tense moments between Callum and his dad, and you could feel the anticipation was building throughout the book, just constantly and constantly, and you never knew what was going on. You didn't know who to trust, you didn't know who was who and who was evil, and the whole is Callum Constantine Madden, like, I didn't know, and I still don't know if that's true, and I'm still convinced there's going to be some massive weird plot twist coming in one of the next books, and I just didn't know what to believe, and that came across so well in the writing because I was just so confused. I love Callum as a character. I genuinely think that he is one of my favourite lead characters, and I really hope that there more comes from this whole, is he the enemy of death and the souls, and is there a way to swap the souls and stuff, because I know that the enemy of death's body was killed in the head situation, which was disgusting, and I could picture that because it was so vivid. When Tomorrow said, I touched that bag, that is the most disgusting thing ever, that really made me laugh. Now Tomorrow and Aaron know about the whole enemy of death thing, and Aaron's the maker, and they have to like fight, and he doesn't want to do that, and he's saying, no, I'm not, my soul is changed, I'm not gonna fight you, I don't want to kill you, I want to be good. I loved Callum's little internal monologue where he was doing things and thinking, would an evil person do this? Like, surely a good person would do this, and that was making me laugh and added sort of like little funny elements to it. And I really love the friendship between Tamara and Aaron and Callum. I think that it's really great, and I think that they all sort of balance each other out, and they've all got certain aspects to it. I really am curious to know more about how Callum made the chaos magic, and if he really is the second maker. Is it maker or maker, or if that's something that comes from the soul of Constantine? I'm really curious to know more about that, because that happened at the end of the book and there was sort of not much more explanation other than the fact that he caused all of this chaos magic. I really liked there was a lot with Alistair and Callum, and you learnt a lot more about what happened before the First War and the people that were friends with Constantine and why everything went wrong, and that was really interesting to have more of a backstory. We got to see more of Master Joseph and Constantine's little army, and I feel like there was a bit more information, and we learned a bit more about the past and why all of these things happened. I did feel as though it was really fast paced, like there was just one thing after another. There was Callum and his dad, and then Callum running away, and then Callum with Tamara, and then the party and everything that happened at the party, and then going back to the Magisterium, and then just leaving the Magisterium, and then fighting the Angel of Death. And I think that's because obviously it's a shorter book, and like it was only like 250 pages or something like that, so much happened in such a condensed time, and I feel as though maybe it could have been more drawn out and more sort of like calmer moments in between. But you know, it was also good because you're constantly on edge, you're constantly thinking, oh my god, what's going to happen, what's happening with these people, what's happening with Callum, what's happening with the enemy of death. And I think that that was actually really worked well in this book. Sometimes books where everything happens all at once, it's not good, and there was sometimes where I was thinking, oh, I just need to sort of breathe for a second. But I did like it, and I couldn't stop reading it. I tell myself I'll read a couple of chapters each night to get through a book, and then I just end up finishing it because I can't put it down. Holly Black and Cassandra Clare's books separately are fantastic. They are both fantastic authors, they are incredible, but together they create awesome things and awesome stories, and I love the characters and I love the writing, and I'm so excited for the next one, which I think comes out next year, and I cannot wait. And I really liked this. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads because I thought it was really good. Let me know your thoughts on the Magisterium series. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What were your thoughts on the new book? And we can have a discussion below. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're all doing really well. All my links and everything are in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!